I think we had a very beautiful host here who had explained about, talking, there is a language barrier here. Like many people are coming from south, many people are coming from north, west and every region. But I think there is no language barrier in ISODA. It is the love which connects each other, all the partners here. So I would like to say that please give a huge round of applause for yourself. But we have to talk in every region. So please, I always welcome you in all the regional languages here on a very lovely day of today. So talking about Satcom, Infotech Private Limited, our mission is basically to be the best at delivering complete IT security, market enterprise and channel that serves them. So we are not into hardware. We didn't shift it from hardware to software. We are mainly focused on our entire journey of 19 years in this industry, basically into cyber security. Our strategy is, security focus, mid-market and enterprise focus, and then, complete security which has to be delivered in a very simple language. We manage and deliver through clouds, and we are channel first model, sales model in the organization. So we also do the business with the channel sales. So when we talk about, the community of ISODA in the beginning of the session, it was been meant that this connects the partners, the OEMs and the distributors. But we are not only distributor, we are value-added distributors. We are 100% value-added distributor. Now when we talk about value additions, what we do to our partner is to give the support with our team, with our team strength. Like expert sales team, certified pre-sales team, then expert orientation team, operation teams, post-sales teams, and definitely with expert product manager. When we talk about, all the expert teams we have in our organization, it is not at just one place of the geographical location. We have the same replica across the nation. So if you talk about the pre-sales team, if you talk about the sales team, if you talk about the PM, they are present in each and every location of India. Our focus is mainly on our technologies, the cyber security technologies, what we represent, whether it is on the endpoint level, whether it is on the gateway level, whether it is on the cloud level. We provide such kind of technologies which are there. And we are, with the best alliances in the market which are present here. So I think most of the alliances which are there on the screen are also on the ISODA boards. So we are present in the total ISODA community, like Mr. Vinod Kumar has mentioned, for last 10 years. Going forward, when we talk about, product-wise, we are talking about the CoSoSys DLP solution. Due to the pandemic solution, the requirement of data leakage prevention is been, very much required in the market. Like the people working from home, they always wanted to have what data is getting out, what data is getting inside. This was always required in the market. So that's where, the CoSoSys endpoint protector comes into picture. The company, this CoSoSys, was been founded in 2004. It's a Romanian-based company. Due to the situation, the original account manager of CoSoSys was unable to come to India for this event. Basically, the product was been launched in 2008 after much of the research in the market. The key strength of this product is basically easy and fast deployment. When we talk about, the deployment part, it has to be very much easy and fast. Looking at all the scenario, whether it is on-premise, whether it is work from home culture, whether it is, different branches we are talking about. True cross-platform DLP. When we talk about cross-platform DLP solution, I am talking about deploying it on Windows. I am talking about deploying it on Mac OS. I am talking about deploying it on Linux operating system. And when we talk about the DLP solution, it has to be a very light agent, because so many cyber security products are getting involved and implemented on the endpoint systems of the users which are using. And when we talk about work from home culture, people are get a little bit of backfooted with so much of security in their system, and the process of the system gets slowed down. At that point of way, if you really wanted to monitor what exactly your user has been transferring the data outside the network, basically the agent has to be very light. Then the policy, granular policy deployment must have to be there. The main modules of CoSoSys endpoint protector is basically content-aware protections, device control, enforced encryption, and in e-discovery. And you can see that all these modules can be installed on all the platforms. This is the major USP of this solution. So you want to control a Windows system, you want to control a Mac operating system, you want to control a Linux operating system, and the policy has to be accurate on all the platforms. So this is the solution which works practically on all the platforms. How it works, basically the agent has been installed and the policy has been configured on the console, and the same policies can be reflected on each and every systems, or maybe the operating systems what we are talking about. When I talk about the deployment of the console, the central management console, it is basically a virtual appliance. So the customer don't have to pay or invest in a hardware or maybe a license of the operating system. It can be deployed. It's a pre-built virtual appliance which has been provided to the partners or the end customers, where it can be configured out. It can be hosted on cloud services, or it can also be, cloud hosted services is also been provided by the OEMs. So that was for that part. When I talk about, GFI software is the another OEM which has been present in the market for almost like 35 years. This GFI software basically caters to SMB industries. The major pain point of SMB industry is to manage the patching, manage the archiving solution, managing the email security solution, managing the mail server. So I would be talking about two products here from the GFI software. Basically, this is the whole portfolio which I was talking about, like Carrier Control, Carrier Connect, which is basically an email server, can be hosted on cloud and can be hosted on premises. For SMB industries, you will get all the features. I will be talking more about that in my next few slides. Then we have GFI LineGuard, which I think everyone knows about this product because this is a legacy product of GFI softwares. Then we also have GFI helpdesk solutions. We have GFI fax maker. Now, when we talk about fax makers, faxes are not used currently in nowadays on a regular basis. But even then, if you talk about the industries like health industries or maybe policy industries, there they are using it. So how to convert it to online? You can always get in touch with me for that. We have a solution called as GFI Archiver, which basically complement with any email server, email solutions to archive your emails for email continuity for 6 years, 7 years for that. We also have Exinda Network Orchestra, which is also a legacy product known in the market for bandwidth management, and Exinda SD-WAN, which is a newly launched solution. Going more on to GFI LineGuard. So it's a patch management solution for operating system, third party and web browser. When I talk about operating system, it is the patch management solution for all the three platforms, whether it is Windows, whether it is Mac OS, whether it is Linux. Apart from that, it also helps, the third party applications which has been supported for Microsoft can be also patched through the same single console. It also has one more feature called as vulnerability assessment also. So you can first detect the vulnerabilities across your network, and then you can deploy your patches according to those vulnerabilities. You can do security audits. Like in SMB, SMB customers, the main pain point is They don't go with the auditing part, or else if they are going to invest into security audits, at that point of time what happen is they have to invest money more for a third party compliance to come into picture and do the auditing for them. So with this tool, they can do their own security audit of first level. They can do the patch management and vulnerability auditing also. And the major part of this product is the agentless solution. It can be an agentless solution in your complete network, and you can also deploy it for agent based for the roaming users to collect all the data which has been there in their system. It is preoccupied with the compliancing reports, so no need for customization for reportings like for SOC compliance, HIPAA compliance. It already has the template in between that. The next product which I was going to talk about is the Carrier Connect, the solution, the mailing solution. I think many of in our industries are using for on-premise. They are opting for the on-premise solutions, but this will help the SMB market to store all their mailing softwares at one point, and they can have the email continuity in the legacy mode. When we talk about the features, it has email calendars, it has contacts and everything. It has instant messaging built in. It also supports your mobile devices, which is always required for that. It supports cross-platform support, and the best part is it can be deployed on all the 3 operating systems. So if the customer wants a complete security emailing solution to be deployed on a Windows machine, he can do that. If he wants to do it on a Mac operating system, he can do that. And if he wants to deploy it on a Linux. So depending upon the security protections, he can do the deployment accordingly on any of the platforms. The last point is basically the SaaS model for the partners. So if you want to cater your customers, on MSP point of view, or maybe you want to give this solution to your customers, you can do that with the SaaS pricing model for the partners. So we will be billing you accordingly for the number of users you are buying it out. So this will help to maintain the mailing solution of the customer, and you can also do a service to them. This is a product roadmap. We are looking at the parts. So I just wanted to focus you on the GFI LAN guard, where we are going to introduce the WAN clients also. So depending upon the situations, like when the users are going in a roaming mode, or they are working from home kind of thing, the patching solution, this is in the roadmap for WAN clients, which will be also launched in the Q4, that is in the Q3 of Indian financial year. So this is from me. Very much thank you for giving your time. So if you have any questions, you can always ask.